Hello everybody, welcome to my channel at Stay Healthy with Light. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for dropping your comments, and for sharing with your friends and loved ones. Now let's go straight into today's business. Today we are going to be talking about 10 interesting facts about persons with disability. Now today's topic is born out of curiosity of a lot of people. They want to know why and how do these persons with disability really do they go through the normal process? The answer is yes. So we're going to be hearing those interesting facts today. Let's go straight to the point. Number one, they are human. Persons with disability are human. They go through the normal birth process that you do. They are born the same way you are born. They were first infants, then children, teenagers, adolescents, and they become old as well. So there is no difference between the persons with disability and a normal person, because why? They are first human. They are first human before the disability. So when you see them, you should see the human nature before the disability. Disability is on the side. Number two, they have feelings. Persons with disability have feelings, any kind of feelings. They are excited. If you do something to them they don't like, they go sad and they express it. Okay, they have every kind of feeling you can think about. They have sexual feelings as well, so we're not going to put that aside. They have all kinds of feelings, because don't forget, first they are human before the disability. Number three, they have a life. Persons with disability have a life. This is one of the very interesting parts, and I'm going to be spending a bit of time to talk about. They have a life, they have career, they live in the same world that you do. Okay, they go to school, they get married, they have kids, they have children, they have a family. They have both nuclear and extended family. So they have a life, and they are very successful in everything they do. A very good example is our very own Cobhams Asukwo. You all know that he is very successful in his career. As a musician, he is a producer, he is a songwriter, and he's also a singer. He plays the keyboard. Okay, so he's very successful in his line of career, and he's married, so he has a family. Okay, he went through school as well. He has an educational background, very strong educational background. So these people, they live a life. They have their life and they live it well to the best of their ability. Number four, they explore sexualities. Very interesting part that I love so much. Persons with disability explore sexualities. Yeah, like I said when I was talking about feelings, they have sexual feelings. Okay, and the same sexual hormones or reproductive hormones that works in a normal person's body also work in their body. So they have the estrogen, they have the progesterone, the testosterone, name it, they have it, and it works perfectly well. Trust me. it's not anything different from the normal person, and so they explore sexualities. As a cause of this, of course, these are sex hormones, and they do their functions in a normal person. So also it is in persons with disability. Of course, they have their spouses, they have their boyfriends, their girlfriends, they get pregnant, they give birth. So they also explore sexuality. The thing is that they know and they have great idea about sexuality, about sex education, about reproductive education, even beyond what you can ever think or imagine. So number five, they are smart, skillful, and talented. Persons with disability are smart. Like majority of them are smart. They're incredibly smart. Like sometimes when I engage in conversations with them, I'm like, what exactly do you know? What do you know? I'm always like, what exactly do you know? But the thing is, they are really smart. They are skillful. When you see a lot of them, you see they can do a lot of things. Even down to a person with learning disability or intellectual disability, you have something to learn from them. There is something so beautiful and interesting to learn from them. There's a skill you will learn that will even help you as a person. So they are highly skillful and they are talented. In fact, they are multi-talented. You can see a person with lots and lots and lots and lots of talent. Okay, a shout out to Faith Zion. She's a poet, she's a singer, she's a model, just name it. She's multi-talented, and so many others today, they are multi-talented. They carry out normal daily activities. Okay, I'm going to be breaking this down. They do their normal personal hygiene, personal cleanup. They attend their work routines, their educational routines. Anything that have to do with a day-to-day activity, trust me, they do it. I've heard people ask questions like, who picks their clothes? How do they bath? How do they eat? Who feeds them? And I'm like, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So they do every normal thing you do. The only difference is that probably some can't hear, some can't see, some can't walk, some are autistic, they have speech issues. But the thing is, they do the normal thing you do. I have a friend, shout out to Gladys. If Gladys sweep the house for you, if she sweep, even you'll be scared to stand up from where you're sitting down. Like, she's very good. She's very tidy. If you see her house, if she cook for you, oh no, oh my god, oh my goodness. So these people are good. Okay, they are very good at what they do every day. In fact, she has a daily skincare routine. So what are we saying here? So these people do the normal and day-to-day activities that you do, just that they just do things according to their own special needs. Okay, so these people have different kind of beautiful features of doing these different things. I also know those that are hearing impaired, they are dancers. It's supposed to shock you that how do they listen to the music to dance? This is why I said they are skillful and talented. So they do all these things. I also know a deaf person who is a medical doctor, and he goes to work, he treats patients. So they carry out their daily activity. Okay, so you don't have to wonder too much. They do. 7th point, they use technologies. And gadgets. This part is very interesting and it's very funny because I've had a lot of questions, and when I prove to people that this is possible, people are always wowed. They're always surprised. Okay, so these people use gadgets. Now I'm going to be specifying on the visually impaired person because those ones are the most amazing set of people when it comes to the use of gadget and technology. Why I'm saying this is because they can't see. And so a lot of people have wondered, how do you operate your phone when you can't see? How do you operate a laptop when you can't see? Let me tell you something. Every form of disability can operate a laptop and a phone with their distinct features. Now I'm going to be talking about the visually impaired today on this one. I'll just say it briefly. In our subsequent video, I'm talking about every other kind of disabilities and how they use all these gadgets and the features they use. Okay, I'm going to teach you something today. When you go to your phone, you go to the settings, there's something we call the accessibility. When you click on the accessibility, I know you're wondering what's happening because a lot of you will see the accessibility and you just pass like it does not concern me. Okay, today is going to concern you. Go to the accessibility, click on it. You will see talk back. You will see speech, text speech. Sometimes you will see download accessibility suite. So now when you see this thing, if your own has a talk back, click on the talk back. You're going to see where to tell you this setting is for persons with visual impairment, low vision, or blah 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 blah. Do you want to make use of this feature? When you make a feature, your settings will change and all. The moment you click a yes, your entire operational system, the way you operate your phone changes. So you no longer tap once or just screw the way you like. So you have to tap, double tap, and use your 2 fingers to swipe left and right. Okay, so have I taught you something new today? So that's the way persons that are visually impaired make use of their phone. And when it comes to the laptop, they use what we call the JAWS. The JAWS is an application that talks and carry out the same function of an accessibility. All right, number 8, they are independent and adapt to every kind of environment. They are independent and they adapt to every kind of environment. They are highly independent. They are physically independent, mentally independent, except for those that have intellectual issues. They are financially independent. They are socially independent. So they can do things on their own. They think for themselves. In fact, they are great innovators. They are great creative thinkers. They think for themselves. They source for money themselves. For those who are working, they get money themselves. So they are independent to a very large extent. They can do a whole lot of things themselves without necessarily needing the help of an external factor. I used an example in my early point. I talked about bathing. They don't need anybody to bathe them. They are not children, okay? So they bathe themselves, they do things themselves, they go to school themselves, they are academically independent. There is nothing like the lecturer is giving them an extra mark. They work for their mark. They read and write their exams for their marks. Now the 9th point, they socialize. They are social people. They are involved in social gatherings. Yes, they go to different places, different events. They belong to social gatherings. They belong to different kinds of associations. They are in every social environment, every social gathering that you can think of. You can find a person with disability there. So don't go wondering, oh, I saw a person with disability at the club, and you come and be like, what did they do for club? Oh, they are doing what you think the people do there. Okay, so they are in every kind of gathering. They even organize events, they organize programs. So they socialize, they have friends, they have relatives, they mingle with every kind of person. And the last point, which is the 10th point, they have laws that back them up. So many of us don't know that they do. They are featured in your constitution. The right of persons with disabilities in Nigerian constitution, it is there. All right, and these people are not just backed up by the government alone, but they also have backings by by organizations, by institutions, and so on and so forth. There are people who just feel these people should be comfortable to carry out every single act they want to do, and they've provided some rules guiding them. I'm going to give a very big shout out to University of Ilorin. That's school I finished from. And so that school is really amazing when it comes to the way they treat persons with disability. First of all, as a person with disability in University of Ilorin, you don't queue. You know the way we fight for CBT at the CBT center, we fight to get into the hall. It's not the same for persons with disability. Okay, all you just need to do is you and your guardian, not just you and your guardian, you walk straight into the hall, write your exam, and you leave. And there is an extension of time for persons with disability, because they know that these people need enough time to write, to cope. Okay, and it's really a great privilege to come from such kind of beautiful and amazing school. Also, we have schools like Unilag, UI, Unijust, and so on that have created special or giving these persons with disability preferential treatment so that they can cope and do very well in their career and in their course of study on campus. So it is the country is really doing a great job in protecting the rights of persons with disability. As a normal person, you are not to say some certain kind of things to persons with disability or use some certain kind of words at them. Yes, they can sue you and you will pay for damages. It is in the law. However, having heard all this interesting fact about persons with disability, I know you are surprised and you are wowed. Don't hesitate to drop your comments and your reaction at the comment section. It will be gladly appreciated. And thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I am delighted to have you on this channel, and watch out for our next video. We're going to be talking about 10 prominent people in the world that has made a name with their disabilities, that have been impactful with their disability, that have achieved a lot and are role models despite their disability. So we're going to be talking about them at our next video. Alright, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to drop a comment, don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and do well to keep following our videos, and I'm very sure that your life will not remain the same. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day, week, month, wherever you are. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.